Okay, here's the solution of programming project 1.7 Java. It says write a program that outputs the number of hours, minutes, and seconds that corresponds to 50,391 total seconds. The output should be 13 hours, 59 minutes, and 51 seconds. Then it says test your program with a different number of total seconds to ensure that it works for other cases. So it says different number. I chose 3,662 seconds. This equals an hour, 1 hour, 1 minute, and 2 seconds. So first, we know that 60 seconds is a minute. We know that 60 minutes is an hour. So in order to find out how many seconds are in an hour, we need to multiply the seconds into minutes. So once we multiply it, we find out that it's 3,600 seconds per hour. So first thing what we need to do is we need to find out how many hours are in 3,662 seconds. So what we do is we get the number we chose, we divide it by 3,600 because that's how many seconds are in an hour, to find out how many hours are in the number we chose. And so we get 1 and a remainder. The x is a remainder. Now when we put this in the program, we're only going to see 1 and we're not going to see any other leftover numbers at this point. Okay, and just remember that both numbers on the division, on the top and the bottom, needs to be integers because this is an integer. We're using integer division. Okay, so next thing we need to do is we need to find out how many minutes. To get the minutes, we need to first figure out how many seconds are left after the hours. Okay, so once we're done dividing this, right, how many seconds are left? That's the question. And the answer is there's going to be 62 seconds left. So we need to take 3,662, the number we first started with. We need to use a modulus. In Java, it's going to be a percent sign. And our mod is going to be 3,600. Okay. And this is going to equal 3,600 divided by 3,662, and it's going to come out to 1 remainder 62. Okay, so the 62 is going to represent the amount of seconds that are left over. And so after we're done doing this, we need to get the minutes, right? So how do we find out how many minutes there are in 62 seconds that are left over? And of course, 62 divided by 60, there's only 1 minute. 1 minute. But then also, of course, there's going to be a remainder. Again, once you put this in the program, you're only going to see that 1 minute there. You're not going to see the amount of seconds that are left. So you're just going to be left with 1. So yeah, the remainder gets thrown away pretty much. So to get the minutes, we would need to get 3,662, put the mod, and then put 3,600. Is it right? And we need to divide this by 60 seconds to get 1 minute. Yeah, okay. So next, what we need to do is to get how many seconds. Of course, there's going to be 2 seconds left because that's our remainder. And in order for us to find out how many seconds are left, what we need to do is get 3,662, the number we chose, put the mod there, and then we put 3,600. This represents the amount of seconds per hour. Then we put another mod. Then we put 60, which is the amount of minutes per hour. And then this right here will give us how many seconds? How many seconds? Okay, so pretty much this right here tells us how many seconds are left over after accounting for the hours, okay, because this represents the hours. And then this right here tells us, okay, this tells us how many seconds are left after we find out how many minutes, because this represents the minutes. Okay, so once we do this, we're going to find out how many seconds are left. Okay, so of course we're going to go ahead and we're going to write the program, and I guess there's many ways to do it. This is just one out of the many ways. Okay, so now we're opening up our program. First thing we need to do is we need to go to File, go to New, Java Project. We can call this, let's call this Project, I don't know, Project X. Finish. Okay, then we go to Project X, go to New, Package, Project, we call this Project X2, just because, why not? And finally we go to Project X2, go to New, go to Class. Just remember when you go to Class, don't forget to click on this, Public Static Void Main. And then we'll give this a name, we'll call it Project, and then we'll call it 1_7. Finish. Okay, so now here's what we're working with. What I like to do is press enter a couple times, give us a little space. And now we're going to start typing in what we got. So first we're going to put int for integer, total seconds. Excuse me. Total seconds. Now we're going to, and of course the number what we chose is 3,662. Enter. Again, integers. We need to find out the hours, the minutes, and the seconds. So first the hours. This is going to equal the total seconds divided by 3,600 seconds, like we did earlier. So just remember, like, so in order to find the hours, we need to get the total seconds that we have, and then this, which is right here, total seconds, and we need to divide this by 3,600, which is the amount of seconds that are in an hour. So that's how we're going to get the hour. The way we're going to get the minute, next we're going to get the minutes, right? So yeah, the way we're going to get it, minutes, is we need to get the total seconds modulus 3,600, right? And then we're going to divide this by 60 minutes. 60 minutes to get the amount of minutes there are left after we get the hours. Next, we need to get the seconds. And the way we're going to do this is we're going to get, again, the total seconds modulus 3,600, which is the amount of seconds that, per hour, again. And then we're going to go ahead and put the mod right there, put 60, and then close that up. And then finally, we're going to go ahead and put system out print total seconds plus seconds is equivalent to the hours. So put that right there and then enter. Put hours. Plus minutes. Plus seconds. Okay. Close that up. All right. And then we're going to go ahead and run it. Okay. Errors. Wow, a lot of errors. Okay. Oh. Shouldn't I put that right there? Seconds total. Put that lowercase that. Okay. And then this one right here should be lowercase because it's case sensitive. And this one I don't think we really need that. Okay, so let's go ahead and run it again and press OK. So right here it says our 3,662 seconds is equivalent to 1 hour, 1 minute, and 2 seconds, right? And let's see if that's what we got earlier. Yeah, 1 hour, 1 minute, 2 seconds. Okay, so we're good. So now that we know that works, we can go ahead and put their number. Their number said 50,391 seconds, and they said it should be 13 hours, 59 minutes, and 51 seconds. So let's go ahead and put 50,391. $50,391, and go ahead and run it. And this is equivalent to 13 hours, 59 minutes, and 51 seconds. And it's 13 hours, 59 minutes, 51 seconds. So yeah, pretty much that's how you do it. So once you're done getting this down and telling the program, okay, you know how to get the hours, the minutes, and seconds, you can pretty much put any number of seconds right here, and it'll show you exactly how many hours, minutes, and seconds. Thanks for watching. Peace.